All right, pretty lady, can I get your name and where anybody can find out more about your organization?
Sure. My name is Leah Garland, and I volunteer with socal350. And socal350 is the LA chapter of 350.org, which is the largest environmental grassroots movement in 188 countries.
Beautiful. As somebody who just made the decision to donate my car today because I don't need it anymore, I can take public transit, walk, fix my bike, whatever. I want to thank you for that speech. And I want to ask you, why is it so critical to be at the impeachment march today?
I think we need to continually come out, whether it's the impeachment march or the women's march or the People's Climate March, which, by the way, did not get much press.
Oh, okay. Let's plot the next one. Where can people find out where the next one's going to be? Because we missed the first one. Let's find out where we can get more information about any future ones.
Well, the People's Climate March is every year in April.
Okay, great.
Am I saying every year? I have to check if it's every year.
Okay.
And,
no worries, free press is all gonzo. We don't need to be perfection.
Okay.
To the organizers of Impeachment March, giving people a platform to speak on important issues, what would you like to say?
Well, marches are fun. Marches are great. I love to come out and share the love and the energy and the sense of community, and I think it's important to have that sense of love. But there are so many other things that we can do and need to do every day. One thing we can do is to plug into with other people who are making dramatic change. socal350 is trying very hard to stop the Tesoro refinery merger because Tesoro bought BP. They want to create the largest refinery hub in the West. And the people in the area who've been living in the area where they have refineries, in Wilmington and Carson and Long Beach, have been suffering already for decades. Their children get sick, they have reproductive issues, they have endocrine issues, nervous system issues. It is an attack on the body to live near these refineries, and they want to make it the largest refinery hub. Obviously, this is a problem for residents in LA. Also, it's a problem for the entire United States because they want to move dirty crude. We're talking Bakken shale material, we're talking tar sand material from Canada, moving it here. It takes a lot of greenhouse gas to move it here. Moving it via bus, via train, via ship. And there's so many opportunities in that transportation for pollution, for it polluting our waters.
Anytime we bring something in, cheap roses, you name it, you know, whatever it is we're bringing in, it's causing a lot of pollution.
But if you're moving chemicals with dirty crude on a train through, say, the railroad system, which goes through downtown LA and along the LA River, you have opportunity for it to derail and explode and to kill thousands of people and pollute our waters. And we have a drought. We have a long-term drought. It's not just a short-term drought.
Yes, no, that's how we're living now.
Because our snow caps are melting, and we can't imagine, we can't rely on what we have been relying on, which is importation of water, assuming that we'll always have that replenishment from the Sierras. If the Sierra snow caps are melting, we have to protect our infrastructure, our local waters, our aquifers here. We can't continue to be importing most of our water, and we can't be continuing to emit greenhouse gases in that importation. That's why we strongly urge you to reject the tunnels that Governor Brown is trying to tell us that we need. $66 billion for tunnels that water, the precious water from up north, will go to fracking and to agriculture production in mid-state, which is essentially a desert. So you can see how the people really need to learn about environmental missions and to work with each other.
And your passion is so beautiful. As somebody who's been on the planet for a really long time, and I know how the geezers playbook works, they remember when oil won wars and they want to be in charge of it. What can you say to the generation that couldn't vote in 2016 but can vote in 2018 in one sentence? Give it your best shot.
Please move to states where it's predominantly Republican. Please go and work with organizations that help people get registered to vote and to educate people in those environments. Listen to them and learn what their needs are and let them hear
their
you
needs are jobs
and your dream.
Fewer pastors, fewer phony pastors for profit.
That's what happens in North Dakota. Once they finish fracking, they're gone, and the people have a destroyed land, destroyed water, and then no jobs. It's not sustainable for life.
Right. It's a short-term preposition based on the geezer's playbook. God bless you, sister. Bye-bye.